going to talk about breathing, obviously a very essential part in the world of voice because the breath supports the voice. And the deeper your breath can be, the more breath that you can have connecting to your vocal cords, the longer you can use your voice for without strain. And also you can support your voice to create phrases or long sentences that have pitch, that have musicality, and have life to them. If you're just using breath that comes from the chest, which is the sort of fight or flight place to breathe, it sort of becomes, the words can become sort of staccato and short. What we're looking for is beautiful supported breath. And to do that, we're going to concentrate on the belly area because behind the belly, we have the diaphragm. And in an ideal situation, we want the diaphragm to drop down, to lengthen the lungs and expand the lungs. We're also bringing our mind, our focus down to the belly area, which also gives us a sense of weightiness in the round, which is a good thing. So simply, you're going to take a breath in through the nose. You're going to allow the belly to fill up, and then you're going to release that breath with an open mouth. And it should look, if I just turn to the side, it should look like this. I've got a hand on my belly, one on my chest. We don't want to activate the chest because, as we said before, it's the fight or flight activation. We want to try and have the movement down here in the belly. And as I breathe in through my nose, watch my belly. And as I release the breath through my mouth, my belly goes back towards the spine. Breathing in, my belly goes out towards the center of the room. Breathing out. You can help this activate by doing a visualization process. So thinking about a hollow tube connected to the inside of your mouth, running down through the center of your throat, down to your belly button, just internally, and connected to that hollow tube is a balloon. And as you breathe in through the nose, the balloon inflates, i.e. the belly gets bigger. And as you release the air out of the balloon, the belly goes back to its natural resting place. So you're imagining the air rushing through as you breathe in through your nose into the balloon opens up, and then you release the breath with an open mouth, the balloon goes back to its natural resting place. Let's have a go. You can close your eyes because actually it's better to feel these sensations. So here we go. Breathing in through the nose, the belly goes out to the center of the room. Releasing the breath, the belly goes back towards the spine. So there you have it. This is called diaphragmatic breath or belly breathing. As I said, vanity is not a friend here. If you were to observe babies or even animals, you'll see when they're in a place of relaxation, you'll see their belly just naturally going back and forth, back and forth. What tends to happen is as we get older, we pick up some very bad habits. They create tension, they're to do with muscular tension, and they force the breath up into our chest. So by going into the neutral standing position, softening the ankles and knees, the abdominal area, you can connect to that diaphragmatic breath, which again supports the voice and it puts you in a state of ease, in a state of clarity and a state of relaxation.